Alright, we're going to go live a couple minutes early. I'm going to sit here on the runway for a while and you can kind of see where we're at. We're at the Washington Airport. This is Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. We're going to fly around the Capitol here. So we're going to hang out here in just a few minutes. Good morning. TGIF, thank you. Good morning, good to see you. Usually it's cool, you know how you're sitting here and you go a couple minutes early and then they start popping on. Yeah, I like that. So how you doing this morning? Good to see everyone. Well, we're going to sit here a couple minutes, give a few people a chance to come into the airport. And there's Lorna. Good morning, Laura. Glad to see you guys up and early on a Saturday morning. We'll give everybody a couple of minutes. There's our airplane. Hey, Lorna. So we're, it's sunny out. Not as warm as I would like it here this morning. I think it's only in the 50s right now. I think we're going to get to 70, but you know me, I don't like anything less than 70 plus. 75. Yesterday got nice. It almost got 78. It was sunny, but then it got kind of cloudy. And but I did get a chance to go out on the e-bike and go out for a ride. Day before, I had my first flat tire on the e-bike, and that sucked. But I found out some things about having a flat tire. I always carry an emergency kit with me. I have electric air pump, which is cool, but I carry a Fix-A-Flat, one of those cans. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Hey, does I sound okay? I didn't know if it's, I'm just getting on here. I didn't know if how the sound sounded, but it should be all right. But I put the Fix-A-Flat on it. That stuff doesn't work. There's Rick. Good morning, Rick. How's Rick doing? So, yeah, that what I was able to do is pump the tire up as much and as far as I could. Oh, sounds good. Thanks, Lauren. I appreciate that. Always wonder how it goes because I don't hear it, you know. And so I always like to ask, you know, just see how it sounds. So I don't know if it worked good in the car, but I know Fix-A-Flat didn't do all that good in the thing. Hey, Bree and Lorna's here, so good to see you guys on it. I'll probably announce this a couple times. Sue won't be on here tonight. Her sister died last night, so she just really didn't feel like coming on today on it. So she had been sick here for quite a while. A lot of issues going on, and tried, but good. Bob and you tired? Oh yeah, I know how it is, Rick. It seems like everything really is wiring you out, you know, on it. So, yeah, I guess last night about 1 o'clock, she got information that her sister had passed away. Yeah. She said she didn't feel, and she's calling people this morning, you know, on it. It wasn't. It was her sister, Jean, not the other one. It was Jean. Jean has been sick for a long time, in and out of the hospital and everything, and yeah, I will tell her that. We sure will. Thanks, Lorna. Seems like she's had a lot of things. It was a brother-in-law when she was married, you know, had died, and they just now had a service the other day. That was last weekend, you know, and so anyway, she wanted to tell everybody, say, well, sorry, she ain't gonna make it. She just didn't feel like it, you know, and I guess I understand that. So, but you know, I can do it myself. We'll get through it, you know. I told her she'd come on. She goes, no, she doesn't want to come on. So either way, whatever, you know, on it. I'll probably repeat that again a couple times here as people come in it, you know, on it. But anyway, back to lighter news. I did get my tire fixed. I got a new inner. You know, those inner tubes are only like, got 2 of them for $9.99, and I put a new inner tube in it. And I was going to put some slime in it. Any guys ever use slime? You know, that's stuff's supposed to keep you from getting a flat Well, I took the old tire apart, and there was a tiny little, almost like a little tiny wire in there. But the irony of it, when I was riding along, I seen a whole bunch of glass alongside the road, and I swerved around it, and it just was a short ways up the road. All of a sudden, my tires started spoiling. I got back. Yes, Bob tells Sue we love her, and think I'll do that. I do that, Rick. Thanks. Appreciate it so much. But anyways, I was able to get back home, and that's was my e-bike story. I'll probably return it later as more people come on it. What do you think? Should we take off yet? We're about 3 minutes earlier than normal, or should we give people more time to come in, you know? It's, this is, we're just sitting at the runway. We can actually get here. Let me just get on the runway. Here we are. We're on the runway. Make sure everything's working. Yeah, my flaps are working up and down on it, so we are working. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys' support. You know, it's good to have your friends around and take care when you're feeling down. There is Rob on the road. Greetings all. Good morning, Rob. How's Rob this morning? How's Bree and Lorna? Hope you guys are all doing good on it. I keep thinking we're going to get warm and stay warm, but it's cooler today, you know. Good, Rick. Thanks. I flew this one temporary. We're going to go around Washington, D.C., see if we can find all the things, the White House, the Capitol, and see what we can find. As you can see on the screen right there, it says White House helipad, and it shows a little thing, so that's kind of the way we're on. So, Rob, you done good today? I hope so. A couple more, it's just a minute or two more, we'll give it on there. Nice runway right here. This is the actually Ronald Reagan, Washington, D.C. airport. I've been around Washington, D.C. and that, in the car, and then never flown in there, so I don't have to fly. But let's see, make sure I got my throttle come back. We're about 2 minutes early. I don't think people will mind. We're going to go ahead and get ready to take off and make sure everything's gone. Did you watch the moon landing? I didn't see the moon landing. I saw the moon last night. I watched the moon landing when it really happened back in the, what was it, 60s and that on it. Oh, nothing here, same old stuff. But yeah, I did watch that. I was glued to the TV watching the moon landing. But I did see the other day we had a rocket go up, and it was going to the moon.
Tower, American 2745, 22 miles south, inbound ILS runway 1 approach.
My tower's talking to me, so let's go ahead and
Washington Tower.
let go of the brake.
Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm,
And
clear
let's
ILS runway 1
give
approach.
some throttle here and just take off and see if we can get over here around Washington, D.C. and around the White House. Yeah, Tower's calling me. Hello, Tower. This is Lucky Dog Productions Airline. There's Steve. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Steve. I'll see. Steve keeps us up late. She's got some awesome videos and pictures of the rocket launches. Let's just pull off the ground here. Yeah, he's got some real awesome ones there. Let's get rid of some of this crap we don't need in there. So we're going to head over to Washington, D.C., around the White House, see what we can do. And we're just going to ride around Washington and just see what we can find. Most of you guys know a lot of things around Washington, so most people do. Hi, Tim. So glad to see everybody come up. Hope you all doing good on Saturday morning. I like Saturday mornings. Maggie's in the room here with me. And for you just coming in, Sue's not here. Sue's sister passed away last night. She said she didn't feel like coming on. So I'll repeat that a few times as people come in. So what do we got straight ahead? I see the White House helipad. Wait a minute, down here.
Clear to land runway 1 Blue Streak 5 for 901.
We'll have the memorials, you know.
Blue Streak 5 for 901 number 2
I
for
think
landing.
this is what they're calling Washington Monument. More bang for your buck. Good morning, everyone. I need my coffee because I can't take. There you go. I have my coffee first thing in the morning, about 3 a.m. when I have my coffee. See, I think this is the Washington Monument. It don't exactly look like it, but I do believe this is the Washington Monument. And then if we kind of go to the left, you'll see the White House coming up here. Make sure I don't crash. Yeah, that's the White House right in front of us. How low are we? 290 some feet. There we go. There's the White House. Wave at all the crooks. There it is, right over the White House. I'm drinking Diet Pepsi. You know, I ordered some non-alcoholic craft beer yesterday, and you know, some of it's really pretty good. It doesn't have quite the punch that the one with the alcohol, but I like that sometimes. So I don't know where the Capitol is. It's got to be around here somewhere. Hi, crooks, I'm out loud. Yeah, that's what I say. I don't know. We've got some doozies in this state. This is the town of weirdos. That's the way I look at it. Never was big on politicians. Non-alcoholic, but what a waste. Well, it's not, Rick. It's the flavor is what I go for, not for the alcohol. And it's really, I had two different porters I tried yesterday. One had the makes it real fizzy on it. But yeah, it tastes just like regular beer. Rick laughed out loud. Depends on what you're after. I'm after flavor of beer, and that's pretty much it. I don't care about the alcohol part. But it is a little bit better with some alcohol in it. It just has a little different flavor to it. So we're going to see if we can find the Capitol. We're going to just fly around here and just see what we can find. Again, I was saying earlier, I had a first flat ever on the e-bike. I had a fix-a-flat. Stuff doesn't work. It doesn't work. All it did is make a mess. A lot of work really early yesterday. Looks like 4-hour nap. Yeah, naps are good. Naps are really good. I like naps. I get them. Well, you know, I get up early and I couldn't make it till I go to bed at 9 o'clock. That's late enough. If I did get a nap, I probably wouldn't make it that long. Depending on what I do, I was hard working yesterday on the replacing the inner tube on the tire on the one e-bike, and yeah, you can use it. I have an valve that I clean mops off with outside there. It was a little a shut-off valve and it wasn't working right. I replaced that. I'm always busy, besides cleaning, cooking. Depends on the day.
Washington Tower Brickyard for tree 5722 miles southeast inbound ILS runway 1 approach.
Anybody here know where the Capitol is? I see there's Mount Vernon Square. Let's go that way for now, because I see it on the map. Isn't that where Washington lived? Our first president, Washington?
Cleared ILS runway 1 approach Brickyard for tree 57.
So what's everybody think of Washington, D.C., our little run around? I was trying to think, where should I fly to? I haven't flown now for a while. Our last flights were in Hawaii. Steve helped us a lot in navigating. I believe that is the Potomac River right there. I believe it is. And see, again, over to the right, that is supposedly the Washington Monument. The Capitol is northwest of Mount Vernon. Northwest. Okay.
Did you copy?
Well, let's go across the river once, and then we'll go back up that way and see if we can locate it. Northwest.
American 25904, go around.
A lot of traffic from the air controller. I tried to shut the air controller off, but you know, I can't shut that off. Yeah, I like to see it. Oh, over here. Here we go. I spot something. The Pentagon. Washington, D.C. is too hot in the summer. I got a sunburn from the cement buildings. You probably did. Washington, D.C. does get hot. It really does get hot. I've been through it a few times. Here comes the Pentagon. Good morning, dogs. Hello, Gord. Good to see Gord. I watched your video live out riding yesterday about the rude people camping sometimes. Sewer hoses on the table, and here you go. This is the Pentagon, guys. We're going to fly right over the Pentagon. Good morning, Gord. Good to see Gord on. Yeah, I enjoy it. I watch your lives when I'm out riding around. There's the Pentagon, guys. We're right over top of it.
American 523, follow the aircraft on final.
I think there's some generals in that place. Oh, no problem. I love watching it, Gord. Appreciate it.
Clear to land runway 1 American 523.
And I had a flat tire when I was out riding the e-bike the other day, so. And I got it back, but again, I've said before today, fix-a-flat doesn't work. I just pumped it up as high and it kept driving until I got it back home. Oh, we're back by the airport. And again, you just coming on. Sue's not on. Sue's sister passed away last night. She said she just did not feel like coming on, so I don't blame her for that. All right, back across the Potomac River, and we're going to continue. I really think the Capitol is over here to our right. Hello, Max Air. Good to see Max Air. We're flying again, Max. It warms up here. I'm going to charge up one of my drones and fly it again. I haven't flown it for a while. Somewhere up around here should be the Capitol. I've had trouble. Yeah, I'll tell her. I appreciate that, Max Air. Her sister, it was Jean. Her sister Jean had been sick for quite a while, and she been in and out of hospital recently, for more in the hospital than out of the hospital. And they all kind of knew it wasn't going to be long, and she wasn't going to keep going, so last night she went to be with heaven. Appreciate all the condolences. I'll tell Sue, pass them on.
Washington Tower, JetBlue 253 for 25 miles south inbound ILS runway 1 approach.
Yeah, thank you, Golden.
JetBlue 253 for Washington Tower.
Where in the heck's the Capitol?
It's
got to be around here somewhere. Good morning, everybody. Saying hi to each other. That building looks familiar down to the left, but I don't know what it is. Where are you, Capitol? Maybe they moved it. Capitol's no longer here. It went out of business. Oh, okay. There's Stanton Park.
American 523, turn next taxiway.
See, I'm so close to the airport. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Cord. Appreciate that. I'll pass all the condolences on.
Please acknowledge.
She'll probably rewatch this later on. Now, so far, I haven't found the Capitol. Some ball field there.
The aircraft on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1. Clear to land runway 1, Brickyard 5650.
You know, heck, we don't know where the Capitol is.
Blue Streak 5146, follow the aircraft on final.
I think they moved
Wind
it.
calm, clear to land runway 1. Clear to land runway 1, number 2, Brickyard 5655.
So what's everybody got going on for this Saturday?
Brickyard 5655, number 3.
It's going to take a while to warm up here, but I'm going to try to go out and get our e-bike ride in.
Clear to land runway 1. Clear to land runway 1, number 3, Brickyard 5655.
Oh, I see the White House again. I don't have any trouble finding the White House.
Clear to land runway 1, Blue Streak 5146.
I wish they had markers of things on the ground more on here than they do. At work. Oh, it's, yeah. You said you was at. You always work on Saturdays, yeah. Well, if you got to work, you got to work, you know. I'm glad you're still able to pop on and say hi.
Brickyard 4357 number tree for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1.
Oh, over here looks like the Lincoln Memorial. I just spotted that.
Clear to land runway 1 number tree. Brickyard 4357.
Yeah, coming right straight ahead of us is the Lincoln Memorial, guys. And you guys ever been to Washington, D.C.? I've been there a couple times. There it is. There's the Lincoln Memorial. Old Lincoln sitting in there. Have a sort of a waterfall. There we go. Lincoln Memorial. Say hi to Abe. Hello, Abe. I'm finding a few things. Just haven't been able to find the stupid White House or Capitol.
Did you hear my last transmission? Blue Streak 5 for 901 exit runway.
Did I see Arlington Cemetery up here?
Blue Streak 5146, go around.
Let's see, Buckingham. You should be able to catch the Arlington Cemetery pretty easily.
Blue Streak 5146.
Is this it right up here?
Blue Streak 5146, contact Potomac approach on 124.7.
We're flying pretty low. Not sure if that's Arlington.
Blue Streak 5.
Yeah, I get behind on videos. I try to, you know, I watch them on a big TV every day. I line them up in my watch later. And sometimes I get behind them. What I really get behind is comments, because I just don't hardly comment because I can't type. I can't spell.
Follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1.
You know, I didn't really see the cemetery.
Clear to land runway 1 number tree, Blue Streak 5098. Brickyard 4357, go around.
Is that it right there? Nice, it looks like graves. Right below us.
Going around Brickyard 4357.
I think that could be Arlington.
Brickyard 4357.
Oh, taking daughter to the water park. That's cool. Is it warm enough?
119.85. Good day.
Yeah, I think that was it below us, was the Arlington Cemetery.
Washington Tower, Southwest 1067, ready for departure runway 1 IFR to Kansas City. Southwest 1067 altimeter 29.92 wind.
Now, whether it is or not, we're going to say it is.
Cleared for
That's
takeoff
one for
runway
me. She'll
1.
love it. Yeah.
119.85.
So let's head back over on the other side of the Potomac.
Cleared to land runway 1 number 2 Brickyard 5.
Never warm enough. She like, oh, I do too. I don't like cold water. I don't like cold nothing. I like hot.
For landing. Follow the generic on final.
Alright, we're going to go. I see an airplane up in the sky too. We're going to go right back over Lincoln Memorial. Let's just say hi to Honest Abe.
Cleared to land runway 1 number tree, Brickyard 5650.
Brickyard. There it is. Lincoln Memorial. And then they're kind of in line. We go to the Washington Monument, which I don't think this looks like the Washington Monument. I see Capitol dead ahead. You do? So I go straight. There's the memorial. Thanks, Steve. So,
Going around Blue Streak 50908.
I'm going to keep this heading, so.
Blue Streak 50908, contact Potomac approach on 124.7. Good day.
And see, this kind of goes up. What do they call that? The plaza or something, that where all the memorials are?
JetBlue 1555, 21 miles south, inbound ILS runway 1 approach. JetBlue 1555, Washington Tower.
Carol William Phil. I don't think William's going to be here. He said he had to work.
Cleared ILS runway 1 approach, JetBlue 1555.
Awful representation of what it is. It's really some of these. Yeah, some of these aren't all that great. They're, and I've seen that before. My brother just got this game too.
124.7 Blue Streak.
Cindy must be working. Yeah, I didn't see Cindy on either. So it must be straight ahead here or to the right.
6 number 2 for landing. Follow the generic on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1.
If I don't see it right up this path here, I'm going to kind of go to the right
for number 3 for landing.
and see if we can find it there.
Wind calm, clear to land runway 1. Going to 125.65 southwest 106.
I don't think this is it right here.
Clear to land runway 1 number 2 blue streak 5646.
To the right.
Clear to land runway 1 number 3 JetBlue 2534.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's not the capital. Let's go around here to the right.
Brickyard 5655 exit runway when able.
I appreciate all your navigation for me, Steve. That really helps.
Brickyard 5655, please acknowledge. Brickyard 5655 number 4 for landing.
Just past RFK
Follow
Stadium.
the on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1. Clear to land runway 1 number 4 Brickyard 5655. Washington Tower.
I think I missed it.
1518 ready for IFR departure runway 1.
I think it's in this general vicinity.
American 1518.
We'll just keep going around in circles until maybe we run across it.
Traffic is generic on final.
Had a circus up the street. I've been on here all week. It's a
Hold short
Italian
runway 1
circus.
American 1518.
Years ago, I rode my motorcycle to Washington, D.C., and I parked right in front of the Capitol. You can't do that anymore. I mean, literally parked right in front of the Capitol.
Blue streak 5646, go around.
Yeah, the circus. We had the Cole Brothers Circus was stationed here in DeLand for many, many, many years. They used to start out right about this time of year and go out on the road, but they've since around COVID they went out of business. Did you, Bob? Wow.
For contact Potomac approach on 119.85. Good day.
Well, I don't know. I still ain't having any luck finding that.
Potomac approach on 124.2. Good day.
The Capitol
119.85
Light matters.
JetBlue 2534.
or New York
Goodbye.
somewhere.
American 1518 altimeter 29.
I see Mount Vernon.
Wind calm traffic is generic on final. Cleared for takeoff runway
White
1.
House. I just don't know where that
124
stupid Capitol's at.
Blue streak 5.
Yeah, there's the mall.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I can see the mall straight ahead. And I
Cleared
think
for takeoff runway 1
the
American
Capitol's got to be
1518.
somewhere right behind us now, I would think. Bank left. That's what I'm going to do here. Bank left.
Washington Tower, Blue Streak 505, 424 miles, south inbound ILS runway 1 approach. Blue Streak 505 for Washington Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm cleared ILS runway 1 approach. Cleared ILS runway 1 approach Blue Streak 5054.
I think this road heading up this way right here. I'm not sure. Bob, don't get shot down by I'm liable to. Oh no, the Secret Service has got me. Well, you'd think the Capitol would be really easy to find. I found it on Google Maps last night. I was looking for it, and I did find it there. And I know there's a freeway somewhere close to it. So if we disappear off the radar, it means that the Secret Service took us out. Hey there, Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. Have the day off, just overslept. That's all right. Sometimes you need some sleep. You know, maybe they have it kind of blocked off because it's the White House and they just don't want everybody to see it, what's around it. So that very well could be. You fled by them all. I think that's probably what I'm going to say is going on. They don't want to put any detail of it, so they've just kind of blocked it out for security.
Wind calm, clear to land runway 1.
I'm gonna guess that's what it is.
JetBlue 1555 number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final.
So I'm gonna leave it at that and say that's probably is for security reasons. It's not showing up. Look at these old buildings. I couldn't live in a town like that. Just too many buildings, too many people. I just couldn't live in that. Shoot, the land's getting bad enough.
Clear to land runway 1 number 2 JetBlue 1555.
She's probably sleeping in. That happened. That's something I...
Clear to land
Once in a
runway
while,
1
maybe
number 2
I'll
Blue
sleep
Streak
till
5528.
4 o'clock. But not often. I'm not much sleeping in. Let's go see if we can go back over to the... see, I think that's the mall right there. See if we can go back over to the White House. There's a helipad coming up. We should have rode the helicopter. Should have been right there. Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. I think it's just not being shown up for security reasons.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, please acknowledge.
I can see the White House coming up, straight ahead. We're going to do a low pass. We're going to cross Potomac. I can't say it. And do it. But yeah, here comes the White House. Let's get down as low as we can get her. Here we go. There's the White House. This is where they have the Easter egg hunt. There you go. Hello, whoever you are, sitting in the White House. Some old guy.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, acknowledge last transmission.
Well, let's just fly around little other places, kind of get away from the city.
Washington Tower, Blue Street
See where we end up at.
14622 miles southeast.
Okay, this is the Potomac right here.
JetBlue 1555, go around. Blue Streak 51.
We're gonna, let's just follow the Potomac.
Altimeter 29.9.
Yeah, and then we did catch the Lincoln Memorial. Let's just follow the Potomac and see if we can get away from this airport. We're getting a lot of chatter from the airport there on the radio tower. Westgate Tower. Had a nice falling up river, so let's just follow up the river.
JetBlue 1555. JetBlue 1555 contact. Potomac approach on 124.2. Good day.
Dover, Delaware. Go to Dover Speedway.
Going to 124.2 JetBlue 1555.
Okay, we got plenty of time today, so we're going to just ride around once the heck of it.
Follow the generic on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1.
I don't know why I always like to drive over or fly over water. It's pretty cool.
Clear to land runway 1 number 2 Brickyard 5655.
I think I saw the tail end of the Goodyear blimp the other day when the Speedway was here. I heard it, and it sure sounded like it. I just saw it going over the trees. Didn't see a full cut of it. I've seen it many times. Brookmont. So has anybody ever used that slime in your tires? Supposed to keep it from getting flat tires. The bike I had the flat tire on, I got slime in the front tire, but the new tube I bought, tubes were like $5, they're really cheap. I couldn't get the valve stem out. Slime comes with a little tool, and you know, you stick it down in there and you undo your valve stem, and then you put the slime up in it. But it broke the plastic tool off. I have to get a better tool. Oh, it flew by the space coats the other day. It's cool to watch them. You know, they down at New Smyrna Beach airports where they keep them at during like any of the NASCAR races on it. So I have seen them sitting down there at the airport there, which is always kind of fun. They have a Balloon Fest. I never used it. Yeah, I mean, some people, I've never used it. I did put it in the front tire of the bike I had, a blowout, not blowout, but a flat, and got it. And you got to have the valve stem up in the air to put it in. and I was able to get it, but I couldn't get the stem out of the new tube I just put in it, so I actually monkeyed up their plastic little thing. I could order one of those little metal ones that you take the valve stems. I like to put slime in all the tires. It takes 4 ounces for a small tire in each tire.
Brickyard 4335, did you hear my last transmission? Brickyard 4335, number 2, for landing.
I don't know where the Potomac ends up.
On final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 1.
We're heading to the, looks like,
clear
west.
To land runway 1, number 2,
No,
Brickyard
north.
4335.
We're heading to the north. Had to be north.
Blue streak 505 for number 2 for landing. Follow the generic on
You know,
final.
if you get out very far on an e-bike and you have a flat tire, it's like, you gotta figure out a way to get it back. My bigger bikes
Clear to
won't fit in our
land
car.
runway 1, number 2, blue streak
You call it a tow
5054.
truck? Do you think you could call a tow truck to tow your e-bike home? You probably could. It's gonna cost you.
Washington Tower, blue streak 509 or 821 miles south, inbound ILS runway 1 approach.
That's the only thing about if you
Blue streak 509 or 8 Washington
go very
Tower.
far on the bike, get far away from home, and
29.9
have an issue, you
wind calm,
gotta
clear
figure out how to get
ILS
it
runway
back.
1 approach.
I don't know, what would you guys do?
Cleared ILS runway 1 approach, blue streak 509 or 8.
Lacey can't get up here. She's in the room with me. Maggie's out with Sue. She's got her muzzle on to keep her quiet. She'll make, but sometimes she does okay if she's in a room with me. But people being out in the other room might do it. Call Sue and say, well, I can do that. Sue's not always here. You know? And I don't really have a trunk. You know, it's like a hatchback car like. And most of it, I mean, I might be able to hang it off the back end in there and get it home. But yeah, it's all good. When Sue's around, she would come and get me. But I guess if she goes away, I guess I shouldn't go away very far. Further than I'm willing to walk. There's Frank. Good morning, Frank. How's things in Michigan? Good to see Frank on this morning. Frank, we've been through the Washington, D.C., found what we could find, and now we just was heading up the Potomac just to kind of see where we head. Might be a good idea to get an e-bike rack on the car for emergencies. Well, yeah, I mean, it would. It would, because I don't have, I'd have to put a hitch on it and get a rack, you know. But yeah, I was kind of wanting to do that, is put a rack on it. Gets expensive is the only problem. Potomac ends up in Hagerstown, Maryland. There you go. I've been through Hagerstown. Thank you, Golden. He's such a good navigator. Get an exercise bike when Sue's I'm not going to pedal it, Rick. You know, if I had to pedal the e-bike, I wouldn't have it. I want it to pedal me. So I don't want it for exercise. I get enough exercise just living. Kind of neat following the river up here. I was trying to get away from that airport because it was getting a lot of traffic from the, still getting a lot from the Washington Tower. I think there'd be a way to set that up. Yeah, not doing that. Or just set on the in the back. Yeah. If I wanted to set on, I could just set on the e-bike in the garage. What's that guy doing sitting on his e-bike? Well, he doesn't want to pedal it. Yeah, a lot of people ride e-bikes and stuff for exercise. Not Bob. I heard enough of this. Yeah, if I had to do that, I wouldn't ride it. If I got to pedal it, it can stay there. I like following rivers. Just sit on it in the bathroom. We've only been a half hour in. Well, a little longer. I started about 10 minutes early. I haven't rode a bike in nearly 30 years. I've tried it off and on, but I don't like riding. It hurts. If I'm doing something and it hurts, I don't want to do it. riding bicycle by pedaling it hurts. E-bike it doesn't. Just put the throttle and go, you know.
124.2 Blue Streak 5528. Goodbye.
What haven't I done in 30 years? What have you guys not done in 30 years?
Follow the generic on final.
That
Wind
woman,
calm, clear to land runway
shut
1.
up on that control tower.
Clear to land runway 1 number tree, Brickyard 4357.
Oh, I shut her off. That's what I'd like to do. Shut her off.
Blue Streak 5146, go around.
That's something I have to work on this to see how I can turn off the control tower.
Going around Blue Streak 5146.
Yeah, I've been busy working, raising family. Yeah, it does. It keeps you
Blue
busy.
Streak 5146,
You know,
Potomac approach on
when you get
124.7.
retired, you think, oh, you got all this
Good day.
time. It just seems like there's always so much to do around here. It's non-stop. And I get so tired. Some days it's like, I give myself how much I'm going to do because I know how much energy I got.
Goodbye.
You know, I'm coming up in 71 in a couple weeks here, and it's just I feel like I'm 71. I just feel like it. I get achy. I was feeling bad for you in Florida. Was going to come up to GoFundMe for coats. We need that fund. We're going to take up a GoFundMe fund so we can buy coats in Florida.
Brickyard 4335, exit runway when
That's the
able.
way this winter been. I have never seen nothing like this winter. Other people I talk to in around Florida, they go, I haven't either. I never seen it this nasty.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, did you hear my last transmission?
We would get a little bit cold for like a day, 2 days, and it warm back up. Not this year. It's been just staying cold all winter long.
Brickyard 4357, go around.
Never done a GoFundMe. I would kind of feel guilty asking for some money from people. Although I do that with chats, and so I guess that's asking for money. It got up over 60 here in Michigan. Oh, how cool that is. That's awesome. Oh no, I got a flat tire. Geico. Yeah, I could call Geico. Somebody said once if you had a roadside service plan, sometimes you can get them to do it. So I don't know. Dang, 90. Yes, nice spring. Well, you know, spring should be here. Looks like a golf course below us. I haven't ridden a horse in over 40 years. Yeah, I'm with you, Cindy. I think it's been at least 40 years. Since I was a kid, we had horses, and I don't think I've rode since. Rick says it's going to 36. We're going to make it to 70 today, but it's going to take its good old time of getting here. It's going to take most of the afternoon. Let's see what it says here. Right now we're at 62, so it's actually warmer than I thought it was. But so it is 62. We might get sometimes they'll say it's only getting so warm, and it does. Got cold last night, but it's going to get back up. I mean, yesterday it got up to 78. It didn't last very long. Then it clouded over, and we got just a little bit of rain last evening. This morning, I'm looking out the window right now, not a cloud in the sky. That's the way I like it. I rode ponies once when I was a kid, about 50 years ago. Yeah, I had a pony, Butterscotch. I got a picture of me and my mom sitting on Butterscotch with my Sheltie dog. Cindy says, I will be up almost 50 today. Spring-like temperatures in New Jersey. Yeah. That's nice, Cindy. Spring has always been the best time, and I usually didn't mind winter, but boy, I sure minded this winter. That's not Pet Lacey. She's such a good girl. You're such a good girl, Baba.
Blue Streak 5098 contacts Potomac approach on 124.7.
Again, you guys just coming in here. Sue's not on. Her sister passed away last night, and she said she didn't feel like it. She had been sick. Her sister Jean, she's been sick for quite some time now. Hello, everybody, said Frank. You know, Bike Week's coming up here. Not long. March is like, what, next week is March? DeLand has a bike rally downtown, a big rally. The first Saturday will be coming up. I'm going to ride the e-bike down and go through the bike rally. Cars are not allowed in town, only motorcycles. Would you call it e-bike a motorcycle? Kind of like. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Appreciate that. They were kind of expensive back in it, but even when you're expecting it, it's not always a fun time.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra ATC services terminated. Good day.
Well, man, we got about 20 minutes. We'll probably go off a little short. Well, I started a little early, so we'll see how it goes. So glad to got the gaming part working on the Saturday morning chats. You know, it's like, I enjoy it. You know, Rick says that people just want to chat either way, they don't care, but I think a lot of people enjoy the gaming. I think it gives it another dimension of talking. I'm not the chatter that some people have. I chat, but not that much. This is the first year I'm getting anything back, our taxes, and it's taking forever. Doesn't it? See? Did you get direct deposit? I never get nothing back. At least I didn't have to pay in this year. Last year's, I had to pay in. There's William. Hello, everyone at work. I'll be listening. Good to see you, William. We were riding around, flying around Washington, D.C. We found everything but the Capitol. Decided they'd probably not showing it. Yay, Bob. Yeah, I was good not to have to pay in. Oh, thank you, Frank. Appreciate that. We appreciate that. Part of life is death. And you know how I feel about death. It's the best part of life. It means we get to be with Jesus. Give a hug. Thank you, Rick. Yeah, I guess that's the part of life I'm looking forward to, is the end of it. Because I know where I'm going. This field looks really dry down below us. Let's just go cross country. We've flown up the river for a while. Let's just see if we can get lost. See what other thing we can see. I'm not looking forward to me when I'm 7 siblings start to pass away. Oldest 65, youngest 49. Yeah, and that's going to happen. You know, I mean, in my family, my sister's still alive. And again, I want to keep my sister's daughter, my niece, Tammy, in prayer. She found out she has leukemia. I haven't heard on very much. My sister doesn't communicate very much with me. And so hopefully Tammy's doing good with that. And I have a brother still alive. When we die, we are going to come back as heck people. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to heaven. I'm not coming back here. That's what the Bible said. Like the river. Yeah, it's really cool. Is that Delaware? I believe this is Delaware here. Or it says, oh no, Bob. Prayers for your sister, Bob. Yeah, you know, she could do it. I mean, she tells me she don't believe in Jesus, but I hope she does. Yeah, see this mountain straight ahead? I'm kind of curious to see what that is. We do still have the river off to the left. Hello, Lucy. You can't get up on this chair, can ya? Yeah. Sue was going to come in here till she found out this news last night at 1 o'clock. So, Jesus, you're right there. He believes in Jesus. Loves every one of us. Every one of us. He loves us. Local garbage dump, that could be. Look at that big pile. We're heading over to the garbage dump here. You got any trash you want to throw out? Well, I would fly over it there. Just throw out whatever you might want. We've got several dumps around here. I like the way our county does our garbage. In your taxes, you know, your home taxes, they charge you for garbage. And so everybody has garbage. No matter who you are, you've got garbage. It's clean up. So they don't have the problem of junk laying around. Speaking of dumb, Diet Pepsi goes right through me. Yeah, it does that. Some of that. I don't drink no Diet nothing, but I wonder how far away from Gettysburg. Well, I think I'd be the wrong way, Cindy, right now. Maybe we need to fly that over there and we'll look at all the graves, you know. The dump near Cocoa Beach has gotten so high they need aerial lights on it. Keep the planes from running into the dump. All right, cursor thing, get off my screen. That's what they look like, Michigan Flat here. Yeah, I do believe we're somewhere around that. Somewhere around Delaware. I rode motorcycle all around. I rode motorcycle around Washington, D.C. I rode it clear out to Baltimore, all the way out to the coast, been to Delaware. And Rick, how do you stand the diet? I can't drink that diet. I can't drink diet nothing. Cindy, I live 97 miles from you. He's close. He's close. Sue's been getting like this diet candy, and like last night she goes, "Hey, you want to try a piece of that?" And I go, "Is it diet?" I go, "Yeah." And I go, "I don't want it." I've tried it because I taste it. It tastes bad. I'm sorry. I guess that's all you can eat, but I'd rather eat none. Just not into diet stuff. But I'm not really that big into sugar. I'm used to the taste. That's what everybody says. Well, it tastes sweet to you, but I just can't get you. Pop's bad for me. Yeah, pop's not really good for anybody. I drink a lot of that water, flavored water, has no nothing in it, 0 calories. That's about all I drink. That, some beer. I know beer has a lot in it, but I like my beer. Again, I was telling earlier, I got some non-alcoholic craft beer. I got some porters, and sounds good. Yeah, oh nice, you like that history, but not boring. It's not, yeah. Look at this. Way off in there. A lot of nothing. But I want to see what this mountain is. Yeah, if you like history. I'm not into history. I really not. Never been a history buff. Just water for me. No more beer. Oh, no beer. Well, it's okay. I know a lot of people don't drink beer. I enjoy beer, but I enjoy alcoholic stuff. I don't like the alcohol, but I like the beer. I tried drinking James Brown bath water. Not good. Ugh. Especially after he's been out on a dirty day. So let's go down a little lower. I'm 1,600 feet. Let's just see what's on this mountain. Frank said, I love beer. I love beer. I mean, anybody knows me long. I brewed beer. I was a beer judge for many years. I know beer very well. I know beer. Flint Hill. Looks like a just big, like mountain. I love Bud. I don't like Bud. I can't drink that. I won't tell you what we call Budweiser. I'm a typical woman. I like wine. I like good wine. I've made wine, a lot of wine. Best wine I ever made was an almond wine. Made out of almonds and raisins. And oh man, that stuff was good. It kind of tastes like an amaretto. Frank, I drink beer every night. It's a requirement when you have kids. Yeah, it's a requirement from life sometimes just to get going. Oh, Modelo. Yeah, I drink Modelo. It's good. Modelo's good beer. I'm really fussy about beer. I'm very judgmental about beer, but just because I've taken beer school. Cicerone. I went to Cicerone school and become a beer judge. And I did a lot of beer judging for a while there. A lot of the beer competitions and that I judged. Flint Hill. I don't know where Flint Hill is. Yeah, we got a few more minutes and we'll have done our hour. I try to at least do an hour. I can't do much over. An hour is enough for me. Hey, Lorna. Last time I had to get beer, it was for TGIFs for a nice weekend meetup. There you go. There's Bree. Oh, red wine. Sonia's on there. Good morning, Sonia. I was watching Jim cook that cake. That was interesting. I like the little baby Jesus. That was interesting. Isn't a skinflint that's what they always called it, a skinflint, a cheap person. It's not bad really being a cheap person. Save money. Hi, Sonia Cootie. You know, I've told many people, you know, I don't have debt. I had very little debt all my life because I was so poor I couldn't afford to be in debt. But, you know, being in a skinflint's good because as I got older, I had no debt, you know. I didn't believe in putting things on credit cards. Yeah, I'm cheap. I was raised poor. Sometimes you don't have any choice, you know. Like ramen noodles, Roman noodles, whatever you want to call them. I ate a lot of those. Not because I liked them, because they were cheap. That's why for many years I didn't have much as it goes food coming in here. I didn't make a lot of money. Lived by myself for many, many years. And I'm poor and Jewish killer combination. Well, we had a garden as a kid. Parents raised tomatoes. Oh my God, did we eat a lot of tomatoes. To this day, I'm not crazy about tomatoes. That's what I grew up with. You're a poor Jewish, a killer. Oh yeah, I read that. So there's Jamesville. I don't know where I'm at, guys. I'm lost. She did RVDJ. Yeah, we started about 10 till, so we're going to get ready to call it a day. You think we can find a place to land, or should we just crash it? I don't know of any. There's Spring Ridge. I wonder if that's a landing. Let's fly over that way and see if there's a runway there. Find a place to land this buggy. Spring Ridge. You can land in one of these fields. Wait a minute. Over here's an airport. I can tell by the look of it. See that round thing with kind of a little thing in the center? How do you like that for a description? I think that's an airport. It just passed an airstrip. I did? Oh man. What do we got coming up here? Frederick Munn. Oh, Municipal Airport. I think that's it. Let's start slowing down, see if we can put this buggy down here and end this chat. Dogs are getting hungry right about now, and no, I'm getting hungry. We could also land on the road. One day I was playing around with this. I landed in the water and went to a house and ended up taking off and landed again. With all those children just living my dad's salary, we ate a lot of casseroles, whatever was on sale. I know we ate a lot of just whatever, you know. Well, we lived on the farm, whatever we grew up. I'm making bean butter soup after the chat. That sounds good. We bought this big thing of beef. It's what's for supper, you know. And I'm going to heat up some more of that. I like good casseroles. Depends what's in it, but I like casseroles. All right, this looks like a runway. Let's just see if we can get this buggy down here. I'm cutting the throttle. It's what it is. Let's see if we can get her on the ground. Ain't got much room here. Will it stop or not? I got the brake on. Yeah, I like some casseroles, not all. There we go, we made it to the ground. Hey guys, look, we landed. How you like that? There's our little Cessna. Let's take a look at the guy who's flying it. It's a girl. That's a lady flying it. Oops, oops, I made it. Well, I'm glad you know how to cook for yourself. My dad couldn't. Oh, I can cook. You look at my cooking thing. I cook and cook and cook. I'm a good cook. In fact, I like my cook better than eating out. Oh, yay! Thank you. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. We'll share your condolences with Sue. Appreciate you coming by. We'll be back here on Monday and see if we can do another chat. See how we're going there. On. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, if you don't know Jesus, if you do, thank him. Jesus has done everything for us. Without him, we'd have nothing. So we appreciate it. Lacey's licking my arms. Unidentified Erica, get off my lawn. Yeah. Hey, if you're an old man, that's what you say. Get off my lawn. You guys have a nice weekend. Let me think how to get it back over here. We'll see you on Monday. Let me get to the... There we go. I'm going to be able to end this. Sometimes I don't get it in right. Cindy, bye, everybody. Love you guys. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks for coming by. Love you.